Ladies and gentlemen, Lakeshore Blue. This is a pretty color, and I'm super excited to show you this dually because it's an LT and it's pretty unique. I like what they've done, and I'm not a huge fan of chrome, but on Lakeshore, I'm a huge fan of chrome. Seiner provided this truck for me today. If you would like to check out their inventory, they get trucks in all the time. This one is unfortunately sold. It's a really nice build. Let them know you saw the video. Let's go ahead and discuss the window sticker so you guys can see what's optional and standard on this setup.
At the very top are all the specs for this Silverado, and be sure to pause it for the standard equipment. One thing to note is even with the dualies you do get an automatic locker out back, and base price is $57,800. And then here's all the options right here. I will say if you're looking at an LT and you're building it from the factory, I wouldn't build it this way, but for some people they want to get the lowest price point, and this does give you like 10-way power driver's seat for the convenience package, and then there's a convenience package number 2 which gives you like a lot of nice things right here. Front bucket seats, leather seats were added to this build too. Destination came in at $1995, and this dually has a total price of $76,255.
It is really hard to beat GM on pricing right now. They have some of the best pricing on the market. With the front end of this truck, the only thing that is missing that I would want is LED headlights. Apart from that, this truck is perfect. You still have LED fog lights, recovery hooks are finished in black. A little bit of chrome runs through the grille up top. And this part of the bumper is normally chrome on an LTZ, but it's finished in plastic right there. Even your hood scoop has a chrome accent to it. Now off to the side, they do have the 17-inch wheels. You cannot get the 18s with the LT, so you have to go to an LTZ to get that. However, you still have the Michelin tires, which are LT 235/80 17. And here is the capacity for the tires. 3,085 pounds or 2,835 pounds for dual, 80 PSI. Solid front axle, and then they give you this plastic trim for the fender flares around the mirrors right there. And then here's some of the badging for your powertrain. They have the lights that shine forward on the mirrors and your reverse lights. There is no blind spot monitoring on this truck, just keep that in mind. Painted door handles, that's pretty interesting. Normally they just give you chrome, but smart key system is a part of this. They do have the steps on the side of the bed, front and rear. 36-gallon fuel tank, 7-gallon DEF. I wish they would offer the dualies a 50-gallon minimum. And then here's the leaf pack out back. You have 4 leaves in the main pack and then 3 overloads. So they do change it from the single rear wheel 1 tons. You do have an option to get a wheel well liner from the factory. And here's a better look at these rear wheels. You have the clearance lights on the side, which are LED. These tail lights are also LED with the exception of the reverse light. No parking sensors front or rear. Class 5 receiving hitch. You have a 4 and 7 pin for your trailer. A light that shines down below. And then your backup camera. This is a power tailgate. You have 400 watts there. LED lights, spray in. 5th wheel prep package, and your hitch kit is actually already inside of here. Another 4 and 7 pin for your gooseneck or 5th wheel. And they have a bed view camera above. If you want to put the tailgate back up, just hit the button again. And here's some of your badging on the back. Very clean design. I love this color. This color is fire. Like, it looks like dark blue, light blue. I even saw a little bit of purple every once in a while too in the sun. Let's go ahead and quickly talk about this diesel, and then we'll move into the interior. The Duramax diesel was updated for 2024. So this is basically the Gen 2 L5P. 470 horsepower, 975 pound-feet of torque, 10-speed transmission, Denso fuel pump, Denso injectors. They did upgrades to the turbo and the combustion for this Gen 2 L5P. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. The one thing I would like for GM to add for the LT is power tow mode for the mirrors. You still have power folding mirrors, but you cannot do the power tow mode. That's the only thing I think they should add. But when you get the LT, this is a really jazzed up one. Leather seats, you have the center console, which I'll show you here in a second. And this one does not have the Bose sound system, so just keep that in mind. No seat memories. They do provide a grab handle. 10-way driver's seat. And when you step inside, this truck has the updated interior. This is really nice. I really like the center console. My dually actually has the 6-passenger, which I did not think I was gonna like, but now that I've lived with it for a little bit, I do prefer having the bench because my wife can sit next to me, which, you know what happens when your wife sits next to you, right? But yeah, 12:3 screen, 13.4 on this side, and it's really well done. You have this dual climate control. If you don't want a jazzed up interior like this, that All-Star package is something different. Like if you're thinking about building a truck, All-Star is the one you want with the LT because it gives you some nice features, including this dual climate control and a few other things. But yeah, this is all an option. So getting bucket seats with the center console is an option. They do provide some USBs inside of here, 120 volt plug, deep storage, removable tray, and more USBs right there. And this one does not have the 360 camera view. And I think that's kind of why I probably would step up to an LTZ, although it is an option on the LTZ. A lot of things do come standard on that truck. This screen is fully customizable. You can change the orientation of things in it. This one also has a heated steering wheel. And I don't know if did I already mention I had heated seats? I may have, I probably already said it, but I forgot. Push button start pretty much comes standard on LT custom trim levels too. And then you have 2 drive modes, normal and off-road. Also your lighting is right here for your bed, and then for your lighting for the exterior. Electronic parking brake. And this one does have the camera here. Now I guess I might have misspoke because I said that you had a bed view camera, but actually this was the camera that you saw above the cab. So yes, if you want a bed view camera, it is an option for this truck, so just keep that in mind. But I'm not going to take too much time. I've done a lot of videos on these trucks. I want to show you guys really quickly on this side. They have some storage above. I love the cover that they give you. This is pretty much the exact same thing in the LTZ. And then down below, if you do plan on using a bed camper, this truck can do 4,641 pounds for that. So I will show you the payload here in a second, and I'll show you all the other numbers on the door. Now that the sun is out, look at this color, guys. That is a pretty blue. I almost ordered a ZR2 in this color, but I did not go through with it. Now out back, you have a flat floor surface. Leather seats are just really nice. They're not perforated leather. I don't know if I mentioned that, but you have storage there. These flip down to give you more visibility. Here's your center armrest. A little bit of storage below the seat here. And you have 2 USBs, air vents, cup holders. When you get an LTZ, you can get outboard heated seats out back. Now as far as the payload goes, let's go ahead and check out the numbers. So the gross axle weight rating up front is going to be 6,000 pounds. The rear is 10,400 pounds, which is class leading. 14,000 pound gross vehicle weight rating. 5,391 pounds of payload. 20,000 pound conventional towing and 31,000 for Gooseneck. This truck right now weighs 8,609 pounds on the curb, and it has a gross combined weight rating of 40,000 pounds. Here is the tire pressure, 80 psi up front, 80 psi in the rear. Hope you guys liked the video. Special shout out to Jerry Seiner. Gary was the one that ordered this truck in the commercial department, so if you would like to talk to the commercial team, be sure to reach out to them. Let them know you saw the video. See you guys soon.